Vincent. Vincent. I'm on the intercom.
Where is the intercom?
In nature, we're all emotional beings, and as individuals in modern society, when somebody else orders us to do something, we simply rebel against the idea that we're undervalued from another, and we respond to that emotionally. In this case, it's confusion. In 1994, Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino does this 100%. But why does a filmmaker would seek to provoke such emotion, and how does it actually help the narrative? The scene Vincent takes Mia for a dinner is the perfect example for this.
What is this place?
This is Jack Rabbit Slim's. An Elvis man should love it.
Come on, man, let's go get a steak.
You can get a steak here, Daddy-O. Don't be a...
Oh, after you, kitty cat.
It's a short scene, around 30 seconds, but it gives more than just a dialogue. Towards the end of the scene, when she's about to say, "Don't be such a square," instead of saying the square, she draws it with her fingers, and we can actually see a square on the screen. And as audience, we know for a fact that she does not have the superpowers to do such a thing. But why did Tarantino insert that graphic in there? This is almost doing this to the scene.
Do it! Oh, after you, kitty cat.
It simply does not belong there, but it works in a very different way. The theory of fiction film is based on 3 parallel universes. The first one is called the diegesis, the film's own universe, film's own reality in a way. Second one called the non-diegetic universe, which means everything else, which includes you as audience, Quentin Tarantino as a person, as a director, or John Travolta in this case. When a movie runs in its own universe, there's a sudden movement towards the non-diegetic universe with that insert, and that causes the self-consciousness. We are more aware that is a movie. Up until the scene in the movie, Uma Thurman's character, Mia, has been established as the character of mob boss's wife. And as being the boss's wife, she's dangerous to be with and superior to others. As audience, we've seen this character many times in other movies. With this being said, even though she tries too hard not to become the cliche of a mob boss's wife character in this movie, she's being the squarest of all.
And so I thought the idea in the case of Pulp Fiction that would be kind of cool is to take 3 separate stories and make them be the oldest stories in the book, whether it be Vincent's character, the hoodlum, has to go out with the boss's lady, but don't touch her.
And later on in the movie, he does the right opposite. First, he makes a cameo of himself as a character, and then Harvey Keitel makes an appearance as another character, the cleaner. And this scene leads to this scene.
If I was informed correctly, the clock is ticking. Is that right, Jimmy?
100%.
Your wife, Bonnie, comes home at 9:30 in the a.m. Is that correct?
Uh-huh.
I was led to believe if she comes home and finds us here, she wouldn't appreciate it none too much.
You wanted that.
All right, that gives us 40 minutes to get the fuck out of Dodge.
During this scene, Harvey Keitel orders everyone in the room to do something in order to get rid of the trouble that they're already into. When we take a closer look, this is more than an in-joke. And we've seen this actor playing another role in another Quentin Tarantino movie, Reservoir Dogs. As Mr. White, he also co-produced this movie. With this in mind, let's take another look at the scene. We got the producer in the foreground, actors out of focus in the background, and again, producer and director. Early on, we talked about 3 parallel universes that creates a fiction film. In this case, it's the extra-diegetic universe, which means deeper into the movie, that we're not self-conscious anymore. Movie reflects upon us. It's a greater commentary about the real world, the non-diegetic universe.
Hey, gentlemen, you've both been to county before, I'm sure. Here it comes. God damn, what a fucking coat.
In this scene, look closely at the relationship between the characters. Tarantino almost directs everyone in this scene, just like the director in the movie said.
Hey, man, get out of my head. Come on, do it. God damn it, do it.
Until the producer actually cuts the water. Getting all these characters in the same scene, Tarantino basically says, chain of command in the movie business, it's indifferent from being a part of the mafia.
Perfect. Perfect. We couldn't have planned this better. You guys look like... What do they look like, Jimmy?
Dorks. They look like a couple of dorks.
Ha ha ha. Your clothes, man.
But I like actually, you know, more, it's like the camera's here, the actors are right here, and I'm right here. I'm right next to the camera, and I'm watching the scene. I can actually even talk to the actors during the scene. I'm saying I do that all the time, but maybe I come up with a line. I throw the line at them, say that.
Looks nice.
Or maybe I'm their inner voice. Maybe I'm their conscience. As they're talking about, you know, somebody says something, he looks at them, and I go, what does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Yeah. All right? Or he's lying. Don't let him get away with that. Or whatever. I'm not saying that I do that all the time, but if I feel like it, it just comes out and I do it.